Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It is currently, I believe, 11 p.m. on Monday the 5th of February, and we're going to be talking about dealing with disappointment. So, dealing with disappointment of yourself, of dealing with how other people may be disappointed in you, all of it. It's tough, but it's got to be something you can manage. That's the real thing. If 1 second, bear with me, guys. If it gets to the point where you are consistently and constantly disappointed in yourself, then there is something wrong with you, or that you're doing something wrong. In fact, I tell you about, it's not necessarily there's something wrong with you, it's that you're doing something wrong. Being disappointed in yourself is less of an illness, and it's not that there's something wrong with you. It is, as I said, it's because you're doing something wrong. It's because you're not doing enough for yourself, for your own self-image, for your own mentality, for your own development. You're not doing enough. Because, especially as a man, as a young man, you will, by not doing certain things, by not pushing yourself, by not working towards goals, you will subconsciously want to do big things, and consciously you will be avoiding those things. And you'll be saying, I don't want to be successful. I don't want this. I don't want to be like that. And then the problems will start developing inside you. You'll start having issues. You'll start getting really anxious. You'll panic a lot. Things start growing outwards because all of that energy that is meant to be pushed toward an external goal of working towards something or training for something or having something set out that you were aiming to accomplish, all the energy that should be pushed toward one of those is just inside, and it's being balled up and it's being shoved down deeper and deeper, and it becomes a negative energy in a way, and it almost gets transferred from what it should be into something positive, but then it gets put into something else. It gets put into negative. It gets flipped on its back and put into the position of, okay, this energy is now me being disappointed in myself because I haven't kept my own word. I haven't done what I said I was going to do. I haven't done this, this, and this, and this. I'm not pushing myself on the daily. I'm not working hard. I'm not doing what I should be. Because deep down, everyone knows that the real way to greatness is through hard work. The real way to get exactly what you want is through working your arse off for it. Everyone knows that deep down. If you get through all of the finicky questions for your specific job or whatever it is, if you get through all of that, eventually you get to the point where, okay, what more do I need to do to achieve this goal? Work harder. That is the answer. And it's simple, but it's not easy. So dealing with the disappointment of yourself when you are sat there at home alone, you're jerking off in the bathroom, you're doing all that shit, or you're sat home, you sat there watching YouTube videos, you're procrastinating all day, you don't get any work done, you will be disappointed in yourself. But when you start implementing the right things and you start doing the positive things, the actual things that you should be doing, so you start, habit stacking, you start being positive, you have a positive mindset, you start trying to learn a new skill, which could be sales, it could be copywriting, it could be video editing, you name it. It could be any one of those, and you keep learning about one of these things. And you're training yourself physically, you're training yourself mentally, you're reading, you're learning more about yourself, you're praying, or trying to find a religion that you like, or you're trying to connect with yourself more spiritually, you're taking care of your mental health, of your body, how you think about yourself, your self-image. And when you start doing all of these positive things, you no longer become disappointed in yourself. That fades away because you start to realize that you are working hard to improve yourself. And deep down, you know that there is no more that you can ask of yourself other than working hard. So when you see yourself working hard and pushing yourself to your own limits and really giving something your all, you no longer become disappointed. You start to view yourself with more respect. So having yourself be disappointed is one thing, but not willing to change that is the complete worst thing you could do. So be disappointed now, accept that, but take the steps so that one day you will not be. Start implementing those new habits, start working out, start working hard, start pushing yourself on a daily basis to the limits that you have set yourself, and then break those limits and set yourself new ones, and keep breaking those limits and keep doing that day in, day out. Just eventually you will not have any fathomable limits that you can set yourself. And you'll be able to look back and you'll be like, a year ago today, I was setting limits on myself. I was thinking of myself as nothing. I was disappointed. I was anxious. I was this. All these negative things you'll be able to pile up and say about yourself. But you'll say, now, look at me. I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. You'll be able to list off all the positive things. Disappointment comes from a lack of performance. And a lack of performance comes from a lack of hard work. So if you commit yourself to the cause, if you commit yourself to what it is you want to do, and you actually work hard at it, then you're going to make progress. Then you're going to have a good performance. It's as simple as that. If you don't book a meeting from 50, let's say you're doing cold calling, you don't book a meeting from 50 calls, but you'll book one from 100 or 200. And let's say that's the same with everyone. The difference between you and the next person, and let's say you're not booking any calls and the next person's booking 5 a day, the difference is that person's making more calls. They're working harder. That's why their performance is better. With a lot of things, eventually it just becomes a numbers game of who can do it more, who can do it more often, who can put in more effort to reach that goal. And it's simple, but it's not easy. If anything, it's very difficult to consistently keep working at something, maybe even without the results, until you see the results. Like, it could be very, very difficult on you. But when you make it, you feel so much better because you are on the top of the world. Again, been another simple video. I think this one was good though, because you should not be disappointed in yourself unless you are not doing anything to change it. But when you start to realise yourself as someone that works hard, someone that pushes themselves day to day, you will become proud of yourself. And disappointment from others is one thing, but when they see you succeed, they will have nothing to say, because you will have proved them wrong in every possible way. See you in the next video.